Hey Cam, how you doing? What the hell are you eating, man? You're 2 weeks out.
Oh no, it's cool. I've got 50 grams of carbs left and it fits my macros, so just trying to get some simple sugars in there, seeing as fits my macros, so there's no harm there.
No, oh man, you've been on the internet again, haven't you? Listened to some clown.
But he said that it was based on science, and he said it would still lose body fat.
Oh man, most of these guys on the internet can't even spell science, alright man? You should know that by now. I swear, what am I going to do with this guy? It looks like it's pretty obvious we've got to do this week's topic of if it fits your macros and tell people the real deal.
It does fit my macros, by the way, so.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
I'm still in a deficit, so it's
Hi guys, Marc Gilbert here, Muscle Diet, and now that I've wrestled the chocolate spread and the knife away from Cameron, we can have a serious conversation about what the deal is with IIFYM, if it fits your macros. And all that means, if it fits your macros, macros are just protein, carbs, and fat, well, and alcohol. We won't talk about that right now. But it just means if you hit a certain amount of protein, certain amount of carbs, and a certain amount of fat, it doesn't so much matter, or it doesn't matter at all, some people say, where you get those carbs, fats, and proteins from, as long as it's the same number of grams. All right, so you'll have the same amount of calories, and so you'll get the same physique effects and the same performance effects. Now, the bottom line here, when people say, is it good or bad, should I follow if it fits your macros? Well, if you follow it in a strict sense that just all you have to do is hit your macros, then absolutely not. You'd be an idiot to just hit your macros, all right? Because there's all kinds of things in your diet you might not be getting if you just hit your macros, all right? You're missing out on a huge amount of things you could be doing that could optimize your physique and your performance. But on the other hand, everyone that's serious about their physique and about their performance has to figure out, slowly, gradually figure out what the best macro ratios are for them. So getting their proteins right and their carbs right and their fats right. Some people work much better and are more alert, have more energy on lower carb diets or lower GI diets, etc. And some people like to have a lot of carbs or they run out of energy in the gym. And it also depends what kind of training you're doing. So there's all kinds of considerations we'll talk about in future videos. Okay, the first problem is that even within the same category of macronutrient, all those foods don't have the same effects. So like protein especially, if you have one protein source versus another, one protein source can be very high quality, have lots of essential amino acids and keep you fuller longer and have a higher thermogenic effect, so make you burn more calories. And another protein may not even be complete. It may not even properly support muscle regeneration and repair because it's missing one of the essential amino acids. So right there, if you took it to either extreme, it wouldn't make any sense to swap some of those proteins for the others because they're not the same. Similar things can happen with carbs and fats, which we'll discuss in future videos. Secondly, the way each macronutrient within each category influences your hormones is different. Especially when you talk about fats, you can have the difference between the different hormonal effects between monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, and saturated fats on your hormone effects on hormones, effects on fat storage can be radically different. So you pick the wrong fat and just hit your macros for fat, you're not going to get the optimum effects. Thirdly, it ignores micronutrients. So macronutrients are the macros, the big things you can see on your plate. Micros are the things you can't see. There's vitamins and minerals. So obviously, if you sit there and eat junk and processed food all day to get your macros, there's a good chance you're not going to hit a lot of your vitamin and mineral requirements, and that can put a stop on some of your gains. You know, obviously these are essential nutrients, micronutrients. You have to get a certain amount of each of them to avoid deficiency, and you probably need even more to get optimum performance and recovery and body composition. So, and the other thing to talk about is phytochemicals. So if you don't eat enough fruits and vegetables and you just hit your macros, you're not going to be getting a lot of these phytochemicals. And these phytochemicals have not only been shown to decrease your risk of certain diseases, etc., but they can also have specific effects on body composition, on performance, and all these different things, and hormones. So that's where the state of affairs is with IIFYM. We're going to talk about each macronutrient within IIFYM in upcoming videos, and we're going to explain the whole thing to everyone and what they should really be looking to do to get the best results. All right, so I hope you like that information, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment. I got it that time. And what was the other thing? Yes, please share the video if you thought that was good information, and keep an eye out for the series on IIFYM, because I get tons of questions about this, and IIFYM got the most hits when we put it out there, which topic people want us to discuss this week. So thanks, guys.